Solutions in security, first in lock technology, home, business, auto, you found the key. Lock Surgeon, that's who you call. Lock Surgeon, they got it all. Lock Surgeon, a world of security. Lock Surgeon.
Thank you for choosing Lock Surgeon as a service provider. We really appreciate the opportunity to work for you. We're going to just give you a quick overview of our company and some of the services we can provide. Our vans are fully stocked with inventory and equipment to get your job done right on site. You can see we've got high-tech key machines, all the tools required to get a job done. There's many more within the van itself. Inventory to meet all the common needs that might come up in a day's work, and it's all organized and ready to go to make your job go quickly and easily. We're proud to say that we're the Consumer's Choice Award winner for business excellence since 2002. That's huge, and we appreciate your vote in that regard. Our goal is to be a full service company. We carry everything from doors, residential and commercial, to safes. We want to be able to come out and meet your needs and secure your building or repair the break-in event that might have occurred. And just like our trucks, our store and warehouses are stocked and ready to rock with common products that you might need on an everyday event and or even the odd time. Something that's everyday for us is a rare thing for you. So we do every residential door you can imagine. So we'll come out and replace or repair those doors. We've got weather strip to re-insulate your doors with. We'll do the commercial doors, sliding doors, doors with commercial hardware, and time locks. The focus on this video today will be on residential hardware. And as you can see, we've got ball knobs, grip sets, quality lever handles. We'll just give you a little shot of our inventory there. The technician will be able to help you select a product that's going to meet your needs and be best suited for your environment. Break-in events are always disappointing. We'd prefer to come out and secure your home or business prior to a break-in with hardware that'll meet the security needs of that environment. We have a variety here that will suit your needs, and what we don't have, we will either make or get. Signage is a big part of a deterrent for crime, so getting the right sign up can oftentimes tell people you care about your community and you're not going to tolerate crime in your area. Our catalogs and brochures go into an extensive variety of padlocks and hardware. So just get a good conversation going with your technician to see what can be used to help you in your environment. Our trucks are stocked with hundreds of keys, and our shop is stocked with literally thousands of keys. We have the largest key selection in Western Canada and access to hundreds more. So we've got what it's going to take to make your key system work or make keys to something that you have at home or a vehicle. We have key machines that are accurate and calibrated regularly to make sure that your keys are cut right the first time, and not just about right, but completely accurately cut. So then we have the key machines that will program your vehicle keys and computers to access codes. We have precise pinning kits, and we have hundreds of these kits for a variety of locks. Not every pinning kit works for every lock. And then we have fully automated key machines that will cut our high security keys. Our shop is laid out in a way that our technicians can meet the needs of our customers. We have customers that will come in and have master key system requirements or security key systems, or just unusual locks that need keys made or repaired. Everything from trailer locks, commercial locks, residential locks, and bins to store them in to make sure jobs don't get mixed up and you get what you need when you need it. Efficiency is part of our game. We like to get things done for you as quickly as possible, so we stock thousands of parts for a variety of common locks and, as I was saying earlier, uncommon locks, because not everything in your world is going to be a regular thing. For us, it becomes normal to have parts break down and or repair requirements met. Your call first comes into a dispatch center. where your needs will be met. We'll figure out where you need to have somebody come out and get someone out to you as quickly as possible. Our computers are all interlinked, so each dispatch center knows what's happening on the other dispatch environment. And we have several, so that the dispatchers can answer a number of calls and get things going as quickly as possible. Our goal is to get you the same day, if at all possible, and or at a time that's convenient for you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to work for you. We appreciate your effort in that, and we appreciate working for a variety of people in Edmonton. Hopefully this video gives you a little bit of an overview of who we are and what we can do, and that builds confidence in your purchases with our company. Okay, so what we've got here is our basic ball knobs. They come in a variety of colors and functions. By functions, I mean some come with a key on the outside, some are just without a key, so that would be a passage set for a bedroom, possibly a washroom set, and an entrance set for your front door. They come in a variety of colors, so we've got silver, brass, antique brass, Venetian, and another type of silver which is popular today, which is the nickel or pewter. The old handles were quite, I'll call them cheap, insecure. You can see how that housing is there. Our current brand of handles comes with a more solid interior, and it's called a tubular interior, so it's going to fill the handle hole better. And then we've got this dead latch area, so that when that presses against your latch, this latch will no longer retract. We'll just get rid of that for a second. So it'll no longer retract, so you can't credit card that door open. That's something the technician can show you as well. I'll just put that back together. These are a little trickier to put together, but the technician will do his part to make that all work for you and get the appropriate function for your entranceway. The deadbolts we have also come in a variety of colors. So we've got, again, the brass, the silver, the Venetian, a brushed silver, and we can get these ordered up in the color that you need. The technician, again, has stock on his truck, and we have a variety of stock in our shop. There's a variety of qualities for the deadbolts as well. So here we've got a typical residential deadbolt, and you can see there that this is hollow inside. This is a spin collar that's hollow. That's our minimum grade product, and all the product that we sell is at the top of the grade 3 spectrum, pardon me. And that means it's the top of the line for this category, which is residential. We do like to put a good deadbolt or bolt in, and this is a grade 2 bolt, so that's a better bolt than you'd find on any residential grade that you're typically going to pick up at the box store. And then we move up to a grade 2 deadbolt in itself, and you can see that now the housing here is solid and it's not going to get crushed, so that's going to fill up that hole in that door again quite nicely. And the bolt itself is a little bit superior bolt again, so that's going to be a stronger bolt inside your doorway. There are better deadbolts, and we're going to get into this particular unit a little bit later on a completely separate segment. This is called the multi-lock deadbolt. It's a very heavy-duty deadbolt with key control, anti-drill, anti-pick, spin collar on the outside. This is the best of the best. This is a grade 1 deadbolt. There is nothing better than this. It's got the ball bearing that interlinks with your strike and a ball bearing that interlocks with the faceplate here so that it can't be pried open. You got 5/8 of an inch left of bolt inside the tube, hardened tube. Excellent unit. It is our best, and really you can't get better than that. Now these are levers. Lever handles have become the new standard. In fact, in some provinces and or cities, these are now mandatory. And what we've done here is created an environment so that a handicapped person or a person with a disability in their hands, whether it's rheumatoid arthritis or some other issue, you can open that with your fist, you could open it with your elbow, you could really open it with your forehead if you had to. They come in different functions, different colors, different styles, and often we can match the style that you currently have on your door or change it to something that's a little bit more elegant. They can be used interior and exterior. Very nice product line.
Then we move on, and oh, you know what I should just touch on is that the springs in these are extraordinarily good. They're very, very strong. So we're going to let that go. See how that it didn't go and get lazy. So over the years, you'll see the cheaper ones that get lazy like that and hang down. These ones have got double springs on each end, plus a spring in the dead latch area. So it's going to spring back really nice and be there for years to come. The finish, like all our brass, is what's called a millennium finish. It's a lifetime finish on that, so it's not going to tarnish from use, and it's not going to tarnish from the acid rain, which is now a situation that we're dealing with throughout the world. So great finish on the lifetime millennium brass. Great finish on our other product. Excellent product line. This product line is only made for locksmiths. So it's the Locksmiths Dealers of America that creates this. Locksmiths can only buy it and sell it. You cannot get this anywhere else. And we want to do that because we want to deliver the service to you and have a product that's not going to fail you. Whether it's handles, ball knobs, or lever handles, or grip sets, these are top quality. And in this particular grade, you've got a grip set where we find the most challenge with these is they break right inside that handle, right inside there, or that thumb press area. The rest of the unit will look great, and it's broken down in here. These again have heavy duty springs in them, and the thumb press itself is a superior higher grade steel, so it doesn't get weak and break. I've been putting these in for 20-25 years and haven't had any problems with them. We replace a lot of other people's competitors' products there. And again, superior finish, superior grade, superior quality in a variety of colors. The grip set, an elegant handle in a variety of colors to match your decor, and we've even got some really large ones, so we can replace what you currently have or put something elegant on that might replace a ball knob or a lever. So I'm just going to take a minute and show you a number of digital entry systems that we sell. They're top of the line, heavy duty units that aren't going to break down on you. This has a ball knob on the inside to get out, and the digital keypad on the outside of the unit. It's set up to press 2 and 4 at one time, and then the number 3 will give it a turn clockwise, and that'll retract that latch. It's that easy. Then when we want to get out of the building, we're just turning the knob. I'll use that, like I say, on garages and or offices, bedrooms, that type of thing. This unit here is the unit that I've got on my home, and it is the deadbolt version. It's set up on currently on 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll turn it clockwise. It'll retract the bolt. That easy. On the inside, we've got a deadbolt thumb turn, just like you'd find on a normal deadbolt. Throwing that bolt out. The combination can be changed. Your technician will show you how to do that. They're not difficult to do. And like I say, I've had this on my home. It's virtually, these two units are virtually bulletproof, I call them, because they're all metal, no plastic parts, no batteries, all mechanical. I've had mine on for 20 years and it hasn't broke down. 5 kids and 20 years of use. That's pretty good. This unit here is got a special little feature that's got a key override. So what's going to happen is we can press a code. First of all, we'll do that. It's just set up on a simple code at the moment. And it retracts the bolt. We can throw that bolt back out with the key, or we could have just pressed lock. The key override is really a great feature because we can put this in offices or areas where we might require maintenance, and maybe we've got a rental unit for a condo or something like that. And what can happen here is somebody might change the code, but you still have a key override. So you could have a number of these with different codes, and you could have a maintenance person or a cleaning personnel with a key override, and they can still get into every unit. And they come in a variety of colors. So we've got what we call Venetian bronze, or a dark color, and silver, and of course the brass that I used on display. Now this particular unit allows for a few more options. So it's a little bit fancier. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we press the check and it retracts the bolt. We can put the bolt back in.
with a method of touching the buttons as well. Inside we've got this unit here. This particular model we can hook up to Wi-Fi, so you've got internet connectivity. Of course, it's an investment. All of these devices are an investment, but this one, and you know, they're talking about home automation today, that is going to cost a few dollars to make happen, but we can do it. So these units are built for convenience. You can walk the dog, the kids can come home late, not have a key, or come home early. You can have a maintenance man get in with just giving them a code over the phone. They're great. They're really quite reliable. Sometimes people have them for caregivers to get into your home. It's a matter of just giving someone a code and they press it, get in, and then you can change it if you want to change that out. Also available for convenient use is what we call a hide a key. So you can see that these units have digital entries on them. This opens up, the flap will open up so that you can store keys or a card. There are different sizes. There's one here that loops around a doorknob. You've probably seen that in a realtor situation, and one that mounts on a wall. We have a number of other styles, so it's just a matter of talking to your technician to get the right one. You have a toolbox, a gate, a locker that needs a padlock with maybe a digital entry system, so a variety of people can enter it with the code, and or just so you don't have to haul keys around. We have that as well. You can see there's a variety of sizes and shapes. These Sesames are heavy duty and meant for exterior use. Excellent units. Multi-lock and the multi-lock key system is our feature security key hardware system. It's a grade 1 product that has a very unique key. I'm hoping to get a close up there. You can see it's got dimples drilled into it. This key is non-duplicatable, not available at any other locksmith but here where it's registered with our company and kept in a security file. So if you want a key, you have to have a security clearance letter or be part of the file to get that key made. So that protects you from duplicates being made by people that shouldn't have one. Maybe you gave one to a service technician, dog walker, or someone's taking care of your home. That key can't be duplicated without your authority. Also, the unit itself has a keyway that is non-pickable, non-drillable. You're not getting into this unit. No way, no how. You have to have the key system authority to get in. This is the actual multi-lock deadbolt that is mated with that key system. So you can see it has a spin collar that is solid steel, a solid steel core, a solid pick shield, so it stops an ice pick from getting in the door and opening up that deadbolt. Very heavy duty interior T-turn. The tube itself is solid, hardened steel, and the bolt is hardened steel. And a very unique feature here again is that it has a ball bearing at the front of it that's going to interlink with your door frame and stop it from spreading apart. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. And there's also one inside the tube itself. See if I can get that to work. There we go. And you can see that little cutaway shows you that ball bearing inside that tube. And that's going to interlink with the faceplate of the deadbolt itself to stop it from spreading apart at the door. Another great feature on this deadbolt is that on the interior, it has a T-turn that can be removed. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, perhaps you have a window next to the deadbolt where somebody might break the deadbolt or break the window, pardon me, and reach in and turn that T-turn easily, so they'll get in and out of your house. But here we can turn the key, remove the, oh, turned it the wrong way, there we go, remove the T-turn, put it away someplace safe so that you can get at it later. This stops the grandkids from taking it out and removing it when you didn't know, or maybe somebody without a key or authorization might get at that. When it's time to put it back in, you just stick it back in, turn your key, remove the key, and you just remove that key at any point, and that T-turn is now back in place for safety's sake, and you can have it in while you're home. But you take it out when you go on vacation, or if you've got issues that you're concerned about for security. So grade 1 deadbolt, high security, or at least security. We call it high security because it is, but don't let that scare you. It's very commonly used on residents throughout the city. We put them in all over the place, as well as commercial businesses. As you can see, we can mate that deadbolt up with a variety of different colored handles or styles to meet your needs. Here we have a number of excellent reinforcement products for doors. So you can have great hardware, but it's also a good idea to reinforce the door itself, the door slab and the door frame. You can see that this wraparound is meant to go in a door handle position. This unit is made to go on the edge of the door, so you don't have to deal with the handle hole itself. And they come in a variety of colors, silver and brass. I'm just going to show you a close-up of a door that has that installed. So you've got that wraparound and a doorknob or a deadbolt, and then this is the damage it's covering up. And we want to put this on before you get the damage. So I'd rather reinforce your door prior to a break-in than after, but we can do either one. These are longer strikes. You can see that they're longer than your typical strike on your deadbolt now. They have additional screws there. They're longer screws. They're going to get into the 2x4 behind the framing of that door frame and tie everything together nicely. Your technician again can look at your particular site and make recommendations. For door reinforcement situations and or repair, the Bolt Buddy has been the product that's tried, tested, and true. I've been using this product for over 25 years. It's a great system. So I'm going to just show you a few details about it. We're not talking about the deadbolt or the peephole. What we're talking about is this metal strap that's going to reinforce the door edge. And you can see how that happens there. We have to drill some holes and match it up properly so it's clearing the weather strip and whatnot on the door frame. We have the frame itself has some strapping on it. You can see from the outside. This is what you're going to see from the outside. The clear plexi kind of gives you a poor view because you're not going to see any of the internal parts. You're just going to see that metal strapping on the outside, and it's going to reinforce your door. Somebody kicks that door, they can't pull that deadbolt out of the door slab itself and or break the frame apart because it's reinforced now with that metal strap. Very smart system. Like I say, we've been putting it on for years, both to repair break-ins and to stop break-ins from happening. Superior system. Your technicians are excellent and well-versed at putting that on. They can't be put on in every situation. Sometimes we can only put half of it on the door and then put a strike on the other side. But they'll work it out for you based on what your site looks like. Of course, we have the old school chain lock and bar lock that you might have seen on a hotel room, or the old apartments used to have these to keep people out. Something that's working a little better now is what's called the Door Guardian. And what happens here is you pull it over and you can open that door up. Now it's attached to the frame of the door, so it's going to have a shear point that's stronger than the other two units, because the other two units are just drilled into the face of the door frame and the face of the door slab, whereas this is in the frame and you've got those screws, so very difficult to get in. Why would I want to use this? Secondary locking system. It's quick, it's easy to use. I'm in the home, I lock it down at night. We can lock out a key holder if we wanted to. We can keep kids inside. We can keep somebody that might be just maybe somebody with dementia that's walking out. We can put that unit up a little higher and take away some of the risk of someone wandering out of the house that we don't want to wander out, or someone getting in that shouldn't be getting in. Well, here I've got two great products that can be used to lock up doors or patio doors. I've got what we call a patio door pin. It is keyed, so we can lock that pin into a floor or a bracket or a ceiling, stop it from swinging, sliding, whatever needs to be done. We've got that covered. Very simple and quick and easy to install. The patio door doorknob security item, you can see how that works. It just wedges under a doorknob, something you can put in and out yourself quickly. And it also works in the patio door sliding glass section. A number of door viewer products are available for your use in residential or commercial applications. We have a door viewer here that's got a flap on the inside. It's got a glass face. It's a little bit stronger than your typical cheap apartment door viewer. And then we've got what's called a door scope. It's got a big lens that you can walk back from the door and look through. So it makes it a little easier to see somebody coming in. And there's also additional commercial versions, but those are two very popular units. And then we have a camera unit that can allow you to look outside through the display unit. More importantly, it'll take a picture of people that have come to your home when you weren't home, and or maybe tried to make an entry attempt that shouldn't have. Great unit, easy use, and our technicians will install any of these units for you without any problem at all. There's a lot of products that we want to get optimum use out of. Bear spray and dog deterrents are something that we don't want to have to use. They are legal. You would have to use them with caution. You don't want to have them used inappropriately. They're available in a variety of sizes, and we have air horns. So we got a small one you might want to throw in your purse or a bedside table. We have larger ones that you can put in your camper or take hiking with you. It's something, like I say, you don't want to have to use, but should you need to, it's there for you. Window bars can work as an excellent visual deterrent. So somebody's going to see that in a window and say, it's not worth my trouble trying to get in there. And they make it so that someone can't get in there. We have a variety of sizes and shapes available to fit pretty much any window. And we have custom bars as well. So these are our stock bars. They come hinged and or permanently affixed. Signage. Excellent idea to tell people you care about your community. You want to let people know they're being watched and possibly let them know that there will be consequences to their actions. We do have cameras in a variety of sizes and shapes. We have them with mics, we have them with motion sensors. Our technical team can help you there. This is a rather large one. We have a lot of small ones. This is actually a decoy camera. So it's meant to put up somewhere where you're just gonna let somebody know that they potentially are being watched. That one is a cheap version of just getting something up so the visual effect is there. Then we have alarm systems. So our technicians can show you alarm systems and install alarm systems. Great to let you know something's occurred. Hardware stops it from happening. Alarms let you know it has happened and you maybe have something to deal with, to get back to send a technician or a service person out to deal with. And alarms, of course, let people know that it's monitored and that they shouldn't be messing with your equipment and or home or business. Another security opportunity is safes. So here we've got a variety of different sizes and shapes and colors. This is a residential safe commonly used in offices or residences. It's got a great little fire rating, all metal parts on the interior and exterior, and great fire rating, easy access. All we're doing here is pressing the start button and then punching in the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to go beep, beep, beep. And then we can open it up. It'll retract those bolts, basically, is what's happened there. So that's a setting that we can put in any code you like. Down here, we've got the common spin dial. This particular unit's a lot heavier. It's more of a commercial grade. And you can see that in the door and the bolts and the wall thickness of the unit. This is for someone that has significant value items that has to be protected. Earlier, we touched on the idea that we have a variety of weather stripping. So we've got the box sweeps that go underneath the doors and stop the weather from coming through. And we've got what's called mohair on there. The technician will match up the unit that's going to match your particular needs. We've got this unit here that'll fit into your current door, and or we have an additional component that can be added to the door. It's got a metal track around it. You can't really see it very well. It's hard to explain. Worked out a little easier in that earlier photo that we had at the beginning. We have screen door components, handles, deadbolts for interior, new pumps, and the guys will adjust your door and make that door work better. Another product that's become very popular is the roll shutter, and you can see it there in the up and down position. I've got a remote control here. It's just going to let me lower that without any real work being involved at all. And you can see some colors coming on there. Those are the sample colors. That unit is just a display unit, and it's meant to show you what it can do and how it operates. So there's just a shot of those window roll shutters going up. They're quiet, they're easy, they're automated, and they're a great unit for internal, exterior, residential, or commercial. Thank you for allowing Lock Surgeon the opportunity to work for you.
A world of security.